Hello and welcome to Star Citizen. We're in a bit of a phase, shall we say, at the moment, and obviously the servers are broken. And if you look on the RSI status page, you'll see that there's some work going on. Let's have a look. It's still unresolved, the infrastructure recovery. They've been working on it of CIG, and they're still working on it. As of 3:50 UTC, that's 3:50 AM, we're now at 5:10 AM. Reducing severity to partial outage while we validate the outcome of infrastructure maintenance. This is a big problem. Excuse me. I think there was 4 people on the server last time I checked. There's 5 now. There's only 2 people in chat. Let's find out who they are. Cade is one of them. Cade is a good guy. Comra is another.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
And no, it says Bush is online and Deadeye's online, but they're not. I know that for a fact, or else I'd be talking to Deadeye on Discord. And actually, where is Bushy on Discord? Let's have a see. He is. I'm just gonna invade this channel. Yo, Bushy.
Yo.
Yo, mate. Are you online?
Yeah?
Because I right-clicked in my...
Sure am.
I right-clicked on your name and joined you. And I joined a server with 5 people, and you're not there. It's really weird.
What?
You know, in the friends list,
Please hold for assignment.
I right-clicked on your name in my friends list and select join friend. And I managed to join a server, but there's only 5 people on the server and you're not one of them. That is really strange.
Have you re-added him?
Yep.
Okay.
Super odd.
Okay. So I'm in your party now. Right, okay.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Oh, I'm getting a comms link. Oh, this is right. When you look in the user list, how many people are online? Because I'm seeing 5.
I'm not seeing 4.
Right, okay.
I got 0 numbers. Don't even
All of our landing areas are currently full.
see anything, so something is
Please hold
silly.
for assignment.
Yeah. I'm unable to claim any of my ships, although I've got access to my inventory. There's nothing in it. I'm stuck at Everest Harbour. I'm trying to find a way out of here. There's ships outside the station. I'm thinking of taking a walk.
Alright, well,
outside.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me come over to Everest Harbour.
Where are you now?
I'm currently in my... Well, I'm currently... I'm currently in my Volta right now.
me, or was he breaking up?
Welcome to the
oh,
ASOP
well.
vehicle retrieval system.
I don't want to waste your time, mate. I'm just trying to work out what's working and what's not.
Welcome
Okay,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. To the ASOP
okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hello?
Stand by.
Yep.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
Okay,
Please hold for assignment.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your vehicle
so I'm currently at Hurl 1.
Okay.
Let me just pop Everest Harbour.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you
want
know what,
to.
hang about, man.
I don't want you to stop what you're doing just because I'm stuck here, because there are other options.
Hey, this is the first time I've been able to get into anything. Yeah.
Right. Okay, mate. Okay.
I know there is.
I think the
The landing areas are currently full. Please hold for
I
assignment.
think the ASOP is knackered because it's telling me all the landing bays are full.
Everything is knackered.
But I've been to the hangars and there's no ships in the hangars. But it's telling me they're full, so I can't retrieve a ship. I don't even know if you're on the same server as me. I really don't. So if,
This update's been an absolute fucking joke, bro.
oh mate,
We'll find out.
I found. Did I tell
Only
you?
one way to find out.
Did I tell you I found out what the problem was?
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
What's that?
It's the global databases have been corrupt. They've become corrupt because of persistent logins by
I bet.
users. And so, not only for items and ships, but also for accounts. The global accounts database is corrupted, and a guy on Spectrum yesterday, he said that they're using Oracle
All of our landing areas
databases,
are currently full.
and I said, you've
Please
got
hold
to
for
be
assignment.
joking, because Oracle databases are great when they're working, but when they go wrong, I mean, they really, really go wrong, and it's a nightmare to sort them out. Without getting too technical, you know, like an SQL database is basically comma separated values, but Oracle databases aren't the same. They've got a different structure. So sorting all that out is going to take forever. And I can imagine for 4 million people who've enlisted, I
All of our
really,
landing areas
really
are
feel
currently
sorry
full.
for CIG having to
Please
sort
hold
this
for
crap out.
assignment.
But yeah, all the databases have become corrupt, and that's why nothing works. Or sometimes some things work and other things don't. Usually with databases, once they become corrupted, it'll work up to a point, and then it'll just get worse and worse and worse and worse until nothing works. And I think that's what everybody's been experiencing in Star Citizen. Right. Anyway, there's another guy here, and he's as stuck as I am. Just a minute, let me talk to him.
Right.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Mick, have you got a microphone? Can you hear me? Nod your head or shake your head if you can, or
Please
if
visit
you
us
can.
again. Goodbye.
Nah, he's weird. He's been weird. Okay. But I've got 2 ships here that I just
All
can't
of our landing
claim.
areas are currently full.
Welcome
Please
to
hold
the
for
ASOP
assignment.
vehicle retrieval
And
system. Your vehicle has been
yeah,
delivered to
we're
the
sorry all our
following
pads are full.
Stand by.
Positioning Q0. So. Like I can get up to an external pad and get outside. There are ships outside, and I'm just thinking if I wander over to one of them, if it's open or if I can get inside it, then I'll be sorted. I don't mind stealing a ship when there's only
All of our landing
5
areas
people
are
on the
currently
server.
full. Please hold for assignment.
Cool, why not?
Where is
Oh.
01?
Come on, guy. Jesus.
If you're at, oh, 01's right next to Hurston. Why didn't I remember
It
that?
really is.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
That's why I said I'll pop right on over. Give me a
Yeah.
sec. I'm nearly there.
Flippy's still
I'm now at. I am now at Everest
Okay, mate.
Harbour. I'll order myself a hangar bay. If I can.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
I
Please
think
hold
I'm
for
going to attempt
assignment.
some low flying, and if that doesn't work, I might go drive an F1 car.
Huh. Good choice.
Yeah, I have a sim set up. I don't have like one of the motion chairs or anything, but got the wheel pedals, chaired, VR, all that shit.
Nice, nice.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
Yeah, it's a fun little setup
Please hold for assignment.
without being too crazy. I went crazy on the Star Sit stuff, so
Yeah,
I got to tone down the other shit.
yeah. Yeah, I got a racing wheel and pedals, no chair, and I haven't used it in years, to be honest. I haven't used that racing wheel in years. That used to be right into the F1 game, back in sort of 2012, and then it just
All of our landing areas are currently full.
got a
Please
bit
hold for
shit
assignment.
after that, really. Did the game, but I hear that the latest games are absolutely great. You know, the F1 2021 and 22.
So I enjoyed 21. I didn't really get into the games until 22, aside from just like, lightly playing them. And the big reason is that on F1 22 is when they debuted the VR. And I was like, well, if I'm going to be racing F1 cars, like, I'm not going to do it from some out of the cockpit camera,
All of our landing areas are currently full.
and driving those things
Please hold for
2D
assignment.
from the first person view is not the best.
Right.
And
right.
so I was like, all right, I'll get a wheel and pedals and actually have some fun with my VR, because like I got my Oculus a couple years back, and I really enjoy it, but I don't have a ton of stuff that supports it.
Right. Yeah.
There's some games that like there's games that were absolutely amazing for it, like Half-Life Alyx, but it's not like that's a game you sit down and play often.
Right. Right.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
Yeah.
Please
I've
hold for
got
assignment.
the problem with mine. It's got all the force feedback, when you go on the curbs and it rattles the wheel, and it's got the trip gears, clutch pedals on the side of the wheel. The flaps, whatever they call them, paddles. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
But the one problem that I have is the brake pedal. It's like not squishy. It's how do I describe it? It's like the accelerator. So, the brake pedal, you can push it down like the accelerator and release it. It's just on a spring. And the further you push it down, you don't get any feedback from the brake. So it's hard to gauge how much you're braking. That's the only problem I've got with my pedals, because they're not the most expensive. I think they're Thrustmaster or something like that. Yeah, they are. And they're from like 2011, so, where they didn't think about realism back then. You just had to put up with whatever they designed.
Yeah, back then the wheels and stuff that did have that
All
were
of our
much
landing
more
areas are currently full.
specialty.
Please hold for assignment.
They weren't as consumer level as they are now.
Yeah.
Because like that's what I have now is I have a G29. I think yeah, because it's 29 and 920. So yeah, it's a 29. Which isn't anything crazy. I mean, but it's one thing I do like about it is that it's got an actual 6-speed shifter. The pedals have a clutch, and the brake pedal actually has like an adjustable
Damper?
piston in it, and
Yep.
it does feel like a brake pedal, which
Brilliant.
man, it's one of those things. It's one of those small details that you'd never really think makes a huge difference, but it fucking does.
Yeah, it does. It's like driving a car, you know. If you put your foot on the brake on a car and you couldn't sort of get that feedback from the brake pedal, it'd be awful to drive, you know. You want that in gaming pedals as well. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm online. To be honest, in Star Citizen.
Well, fortunately, things have gotten a lot better over the weekend. Still a ways to go, of course, but seems like a good majority of people can get in now. The big thing that I've noticed today, especially, is all the servers are full, which I suspect is because I bet you that they took a good half of the servers offline just to work out this issue.
Yeah.
And then the servers we're left with are just packed full constantly. That's, you know.
Yeah.
All of our landing areas
That's
are
what
currently
I'd do.
full. Please hold for assignment.
Excuse me. I'd take them all offline, fix it, and then allow people to log in again. There must be, like you say, leaving some up so people can log in, but no, I'd take them all offline, fix it first.
Well, and the thing is like, you know, they may not know how long it will take to fix that. They don't know if it'll be an hour, a day, or a week, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's high. I imagine it would be hard to do that because you can't really communicate to the fan base any conceivable timeline because you yourself don't know.
Please hold for assignment.
I've run into that quite a few different times on projects throughout life. And if I had to guess a game this complex from a studio as small as CIG, I almost guarantee you that's the cause.
I think I can see Bush's... he's in a vulture. Right.
What? Oh, Bush, he's sharing his screen.
I think Bush is in a
vulture. I was
vulture.
like, no, he's...
I am in a vulture.
I was like, no, he's not. He's standing at PO, and I remember that's Flippy.
Yeah.
Full. Please hold for assignment.
I've just seen a vulture.
Do you see me out the window?
Yes, mate. Yes.
Oh, there it is. There's the window. Okay.
Now,
is this shuttle ever
there
gonna
are pads. Yeah, there, mate. I can see you. I can see you. You're right in front of the window now. There you are. Let me.
How did I end up on a different server? Oh, you know what? I probably am on the same server, but we're not in the party.
I see you. Look at you stuck in there.
Yep. This is
Bush,
me,
you
mate.
want to send me an invite?
Dude, okay, so I can't request a landing at all.
Okay, this is what I was going to tell you.
I can't, dude. I don't like it. Won't
On the arms.
send me an invite. Oh, you
On
won't be
the-
able to see me anyway.
On the arms. Now, I'm going to describe this, and it might be weird, but you know the circle of the station. There's 4 arms that protrude with the landing bays on. But there's also the cargo section. You know the long thing that sticks out of the circle. On the arms that are nearest to that long thing that sticks out, there are pads. You can land on those pads without landing permission. If you go to one of those pads, I can find you. So if you land...
What the hell? I thought we were in the same server.
Bush, try Alt N.
Or if you stay where you are, Bush, I can come to you.
What?
Try to request dock permission.
No, I'm
Alt
sitting
N.
right next to the pads now, right? I'm pretty sure.
Let me go to pad
Dude,
1.
I've already
I'll go
All
to,
of our landing
I'll go
areas
to
are
pad
done
1.
that,
full.
dude. It tells me that
Please hold for
fucking
assignment.
everything is fucking telling me full.
Yep, it says it's full here. If you go to one of the pads... Oh, there's a ship here. There's a ship on one of the pads. I bet it's not open. This is pad 1. And if you... Oh, it's a Scorpius. Right, so I won't be getting into that anytime soon.
Oh, is that her?
No, it's not. Who's Invader?
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for
It's
assignment.
definitely not me.
Right.
That's the guy that's in the Discord right now. Is this?
Right, so pad 1. And you're not here, Bushy. I'll try pad 2.
So wait, describe the pads to me again.
Right.
Yeah, no. Describe the pads to me again.
Right. The large circle of the station, at
All
one
of our landing
side
areas
of
are
it,
currently full.
there is a
Yeah,
long...
the disc. Hold on. Let me just. Let me just live stream, and
Right, okay. Let me watch your live stream.
then you can guide me down.
Yeah, sure,
all
sure.
names.
Exaga, where are you from?
England.
Okay. What part?
Northeast.
All
Aha.
of our landing areas are currently full.
But my accent is not from the northeast. My accent is from Yorkshire, which is like... If you look up the map, if you're looking at a map of England and don't include Scotland, and you put your finger right in the middle of England, that's where I'm from. But
Okay.
where I'm living now, it's near a town called Middlesbrough, which you probably don't know. But if you were in England, you just follow the smell and you get there. Right. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Bushy, that is not... That's the... Right, so... You want to point to the middle of the station where the tower is. And what you're looking for, you know the long cargo section that protrudes out of the station? That's what you're looking for. And there's 4 arms that extend out of the station where the landing bays are. And it's the arms nearest that long protrusion. And along those 2 arms, there's a landing pad. Those are the... There's not one there, so... No, those are the arms at the other side of the station. You see where that long protrusion is on your right-hand side? Oh, wait a minute. I'm still outside here. I need to get back inside. Can I see you yet? No.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Is that you? Nope, that's not you. Can't you...
You're not talking about these dock and collar.
I'll tell you what, mate. I don't think we're on the same server.
I don't know where these docks are.
If
No, well, you just
can't-
seen.
We can't be on the same server if I can't see you.
You just
now.
see me.
I know. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. Right. So I'm inside again now. So let me have a look at your stream.
Please hold for assignment.
That's not it. Go up. Go up. Up. Now you're looking for the long cargo bay protrusion out of the station.
There's nothing there.
There is.
That is down there, dude. Yeah, that is down.
No. That's not it. That's not it. Go up. Go up.
There,
Up,
dude.
up.
That is that
No,
there. Oh,
no,
right,
that's not it.
That's
not
the
it.
cargo down there.
That's not it. Just go up.
That section.
Right. So that section. Now go to the arm that on your left. Go to the arm on your left where the docking bays are, where it asks you to dock. That one. There's 2 bays each side. I can see them now. Land on one of those. You see the pads? That's it. That's it. You've got it. Those 2 pads right in front of you. Now, if that's a Scorpius, is that a Scorpius? Drake cutter. Right. Just hang there.
Bench Titan and a cutter.
Hang there for one moment, and I am going to cut this. I'm going to quit watching, and I'm going to go to that pad. So I'm at pad 1 now, so it's definitely not
Landing
pad 1.
areas are currently full.
I'll try pad
Please
2.
hold for assignment.
I'll go to pad 2.
Pad 4. Pad 4.
Pad 4, right. If it's pad 4, then I'll come straight to pad 4.
Right, go to pad 4.
Brilliant.
Pad 4.
Brilliant. That's pad, yeah. Pad 4 on my way. Yo! Brilliant. Cool. Nice. Right. So
All of
I'll
our landing areas are
just
currently full. Please hold for assignment.
I'll just get in here and close the door.
Hey, I made it in.
Right. I am in your ship, Bushy. Nice one.
I
And I'll
still
just-
don't see y'all though.
We're at Everest. I'm going to sit on the bed, mate.
Go.
Yep. Right, I'm sat on the bed.
Sit wherever you want. Where do you want to go?
Well, whatever you're doing, mate, I've got absolutely nothing to... Well, Crew
All of our landing
L1
areas
would
are
be
currently
the...
full.
I think Crew
Please
L...
hold for
No,
assignment.
Crew L1. Yeah, Crew L1 I think is... If you're heading that way, I don't want you to go out of your way, mate. I don't want to...
Want to go crew on?
Yeah.
I'm just happy being in the game, dude. Flying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go wherever.
Well, if you want to go
Well,
salvaging
I
or-
wouldn't be against being
Fine.
a support ship for salvage operation. However, I will just mention that I have not been able to successfully sell anything
at
this
this
patch
present
yet.
moment in time, bro.
Please hold for assignment.
Yeah,
But I'm down to help.
yeah. Well, I have the same problem, and
Flying around, dude. Like,
my problem yesterday was I was travelling back from Crew L1 to Hurston, and when I got to Hurston, I'd lost my weapons, my ammo, everything that was on the outside of my armour, my multi-tool, med pens, all that kind of thing. I did take my armour off in Crew L1 to try and buy some more armour, and it balked on me. And I thought I'd got my armour back, which I did, minus the helmet. And it just messed up. And, you know, the state that the game's in, you can't rely on anything really, can you?
It would appear not. That's why I've been low flying.
Yeah. I took on the Crusader security assessment mission yesterday just to see if it could be done, and I did it perfectly. You wouldn't have thought there was any problem with the game whatsoever, but it's as soon as I got to a station, that's... You know, I got to Crew L1, inventory was usable because I came from Orison, nothing worked there, nothing. And then when I got to Hurston, it just messed up so bad, but you got to expect this when you got database corruption. And yeah, me and Bushy had a conversation about it the other day, a very in-depth conversation about all the problems and such. And yeah, they just need to sort it out, don't they, the CIG? Don't look good. Don't look good at all. But this is,
Well, I think for the most part, that's what they're doing. They're trying to sort it out.
yeah, this is going to be
Taking something from PTU that's on a handful of servers and exporting it to the world, which is far more than a handful of servers. Combine that with everybody's live information database. Like, I can see why they have issues every time they release a patch. It's not a really big secret. They have a very, very complex game that anytime you change anything, there's so much shit changing that there's statistically, it's almost impossible to have something that doesn't have problems.
Yep.
You know, I think that's kind of the way I look at it, the way I see it.
Yeah. It's unstable.
I'm back.
It's not modular, and it looks like it's thrown together. Somebody described it as spaghetti coded. You know, spaghetti code, where
It's a house of cards for sure.
A mishmash of errors that are just waiting to happen. Yeah, I mean, it's strange, isn't it? How Star Citizen is so popular, yet it's you'd think CIG, with the resources and the money they've got, wouldn't have a problem. But 12 years now it's been in development. I wonder if they're ever going to sort of bite the bullet and say, right, you know, this is what we need, and this is how we're going to do it, instead of struggling on with what they've got, which obviously isn't working. I would cut my losses and say, right, this is where we need to be. How do we get there?
I think that's for the most part what they're doing.
Really?
But they're doing a lot of things that haven't really been done the way that they're doing.
Right.
You know, so they're kind of blazing their own trail in every aspect. For example, making ray tracing lights without ray tracing. Shit like that. You know, and there's a lot of what they're doing that is building framework that will, you know, be things we see commonly in games in the future. Things like server meshing. You know, and it honestly, like, it's not just the gaming world that's kind of watching what they're doing. Like, there's countries and militaries looking at the way that they're looking and approaching server meshing, shit like that. I mean, it's a pretty big project what they've gotten themselves into, and it's taken a lot of time because they're doing things that nobody's really done, even the big companies.
Yeah. Do you think it's a bit too ambitious?
In some parts, yes. I think there's definitely that. Maybe not so much from the team as much as Chris Roberts, but I think what they're doing, in all reality, this game will still be in development for at least another 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And anybody that has a stable grasp of what the game's supposed to be and their progress on, like, I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of almost a fact.
Right.
But they're also creating frameworks that will, like I say, you know, pave the way and be part of gaming as a whole in the future. You know, imagine server meshing that technology, you know, across other applications in gaming and technology. So, I mean, you know, like I said, there's a lot that they're doing, and it's a lot more than what a normal game development goes through. And I think that if they wanted to make, you know, a version of the game as it sits now, they could. But the thing is that the version of the game that sits now isn't where they want to be. You know, but you can't have server meshing without persistence. You can't have, you know, persistence without, you know, the elements like salvage and stuff to kind of have the player base naturally clean up the servers through some of that, you know. And it ends up being this depends on this, depends on this, depends on this, that depends on the first thing. It's almost like it's almost like an Ouroboros in video game form, in programming form.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with the persistence, it doesn't need to be complete persistence. Like, take a garbage can, for example, and you put 3 bottles in, Bushy puts 10 bottles in, I put 5 bottles in. Do they stay there forever? You know, do they? What happens when that garbage can gets full? And you know,
Well, I imagine that there's some things built in place for janitorial maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a garbage can full of empty drinks bottles or cans or whatever. How long does it stay there? And does it need to stay there? You know, when people throw the bottles on the floor, and this happened yesterday in Orison, at like very early in the morning, like 7 a.m. or something, I went to that Kelto shop in the Stratus Mall, bought some drinks and threw the bottles on the floor. And then yesterday evening, I re-logged in and managed to get back on yesterday evening. Those bottles were still there on the floor that I'd thrown on the floor, plus about half a dozen other bottles that people had thrown on the floor. And I'm thinking, that's crazy, you know, because you've got entities in the environment that are persisting not only over hours but over servers, and it's just a bit of a mess. You know, you don't want things like that hanging around.
Yeah, could you imagine all the fucking medical gowns on the ground?
Yep, you'd be in your element there, Butchie, mate. Yeah. Do you know when I first met Bushy, he didn't have any money. He was running around picking up medical gowns to scrape a living so he could get some credits together. And that's a true story.
Oh, I know the med gown game.
Yeah. No, it's not. I'm twisting it. He was just picking up a medical gown, and I'm
Except
thinking,
at that point when
The hell, you can see me? God damn it.
I can't do it.
the weird thing is, Bushy, you're not in my user list. When I bring up the user list,
Yeah,
you're not there. But I'm in your ship.
You have a user list for the server?
Yeah.
Because that hasn't been working all day.
got a
That's not
fucking
global chat at
landing
all.
bay.
Say again, Bushy.
Landing pad right here. Going for a landing.
So what's the plan, Bush?
There is no plan.
Haha.
I'm happy flying around right now. Let alone, I'm not going to worry about fucking doing something because the game is completely trash at the moment. So
Yeah.
Well, y'all fellas want to
I'm
do
just
some
wondering
local
if I actually purchased money for. No,
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, Invader is.
that confident with this server yet.
No, that's not Invader.
Whoa, you see what I mean?
What? What happened?
Not confident because my ship just exploded.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not up for repair.
What the hell?
And I
Just
can't.
lost an arm.
Fantastic. Yep.
Is this Cruel One, Bushy?
Isn't that part of your ship? Or supposed
Oh,
to
it
be
is,
part of
yeah.
your ship?
Jesus. Is that?
It was part of
It was.
Oh my God.
my ship. Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Low flying. That's definitely a no-go.
Is this Cruel One, Bushy?
It
is.
Cruel one.
My
Cruel One,
God.
right. Just
That's
hang
hilarious.
on here a moment. I want to see if I can access my ships, but I'm also going to try and access my inventory while I'm here. Oh, yes, I've got my inventory. Nice, nice. Right, okay, so I should have... There's my goddamn helmet. This is what happened. I came here, took off all my armor and stuff, and it must have just been at the point I was putting my helmet on when it all fucked up. And so I was kind of left with nothing. So let me just grab all this shit while I'm here.
All right. All my screens just went black. That's cool.
Oh god. Just bear with me, guys. Right, okay. So
My fucking graphics card just fucking crap out. What the fuck?
must be AMD.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. All my shit just went black.
Yeah.
Monitor turned off and everything.
I'm gonna try and
Fuck.
avoid part of Bush's ship that's somersaulting through the infrastructure of the station. Oh my god. This is funny as.
Like I was landed. Okay, so I was landed, and then it blew off. And Vader wants me to go fucking low flying. Like fuck,
Right.
that's gonna ever happen.
Right. Let's call the elevator and go
Hey.
in. Okay.
I mean, I just merely suggested it because it's something that could function. That's
How
all.
the server is at the moment, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was the only thing I was able to do yesterday, so that's why I
Okay.
suggested it.
Right.
I
so-
got a Discord bug. Hold on.
Okay. Let me see if I can use the ASOC.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, I'm not gonna try and live stream because it's actually
no.
causing lag.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So where is my Pisces? It's at Orison.
Let me just store my ship.
Let's try and claim
To the
this. File a
ASOC
claim.
vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
No, it's not letting me claim my Andromeda. That's a bitch.
Please visit us again.
Let me try and
Goodbye.
claim another
Welcome.
ship.
Oh, it's not letting me store my ship. Oh wait, no, there it goes.
Don't stop, Bushy. Don't. You might not be able to get it back, mate.
Well, I can't fly without an arm, bro.
Can you not
it's not
repair?
going to allow me to. No,
Oh bollocks! It crashed.
I couldn't repair. That's why I did. That's why I have to do what I did.
Right, my game crashed. Oh Jesus.
That's right. You'll be on this station. At least you should be on this station.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to try and relaunch.
Okay, my ship will be at Hangar 2.